Hey guys, it's me again. So, I have not reached out to you all in over a month, probably like a month and a half, because shit is crazy. It's so crazy that I'm walking around here with a self made mask because I have to distract my brain from the fuckery that's going on in at least this country. I can't speak for any other country in the world about how crazy it is there, but I can speak to how crazy it's been in my space. That being said, I'm sure that you guys are safe and being as productive as you can possibly be given the climate. I'm not wearing this shit for the duration of this video. I just wanted you all to see my Wonder Woman patch and my little bling blings and go from there. This is coming off. This is the bullshit. So, updates. What's new with me? First thing that's new with me, I've officially turned in to my mother the spectacles. I was so shocked at what the doctor said about my eyes that I didn't give a fuck what the glasses look like. Just get it so I can read and shit ain't blurry and cloudy on the sides and tunnel vision in the middle. It was crazy. So after literally a year of going back and forth to the doctors, getting numerous types of contacts, wearing those specialty readers, nothing was working. So I ended up with glasses. And not only are they glasses, they're bifocals. Fucking bifocals. I can't. So that being said, bifocals. All right, so that's the first update. Second, which is a continuation, I'm not wearing these either throughout the duration. At the end of this video, I promise I'll put the glasses and the mask back on so that you all can see the entirety of the shenanigans in my life right now. So let's see. So continuation to the glasses. Went for an eye exam. I'm gonna start backwards. So went for an eye exam because shit was crazy and found out I needed bifocals. And in the process found out that I have nerve damage in my eyes. The nerves is just being killed off. I have pressure built up in my eyes. Which I've always suffered for the past 3 years of really, really bad headaches. And the only thing that works are these little packets of goody powders. Tylenol doesn't work. I can't take Motrin, ibuprofen, or naproxen. So the only thing that works is this headache powder called Goodies that I get predominantly in the South. So I've been popping those more regularly than I choose to admit for the past 3 years because of the headache. So I found out that I've got nerve damage in the back of my eye. I've got pressure building up in my eyes. I have a retina that's detaching in my left eye. And I've got some kind of calcification going on in that pocket where the retina's detached. Honey, it's a hot nightmare mess. And guess who's going blind apparently because the way my cataracts are set up. Cataracts. I have cataracts. And I have to laugh because it's okay. It's okay. So I got cataracts in both my eyes. When he took the pictures and sent me the pictures and we're sitting there during consult and I'm looking at my eyes because he took like an hour to extensively examine my eyes and pictures and lasers and dots and drops and paper strips and air and honey, my eyes were molested And he took like an hour. And I've been an ophthalmologist and optometrist in the past year, and none of them, for all the money I spent, none of them were this thorough. This dude was about his business. So he did the workup on my eyes, and when he sent me the pictures and then pulled them up on the screen, I'm looking at my eyes and I'm like, I've seen pictures of eyes. I know what eyes are supposed to look like internally and externally. Why my eyes look like they got snow in them? And I didn't say anything. I figured maybe it was the way the light was hitting them or something special he did with the magic tricks with the camera. So as he's telling me about the nerve damage, he's telling me about the pressure, he was working his way up to the big stuff. He was like, he had a nerve damage, but it's worse in one eye than the other, and it's not that bad. And we can get some of that pressure off, and it'll probably stop the pressure, and the nerve damage won't blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. And we can always do surgery for your cataracts. First of all, I was like, train wreck in my brain, my cataracts. And then I had to think, difference between cataracts and glaucoma. Glaucoma is superficial, which if I don't address the pressure, I'll get glaucoma. Oh my God, I had to share this with y'all because only my life, only. So he's like, and if we, reduce the pressure, then, we won't have to worry about glaucoma, but we can address the cataract. I'm like, wait a minute. So what are you saying? So then he was like, well, do you have like a sharp pulling pain, stinging sensation in your eye? Sometimes feels like a muscle sprain. Yeah, well, that's this. And do you get this, that, and the other? Yeah, that's this. Do you get dry eye? Yeah. He targeted everything that was wrong with my eyes. He probably targeted some stuff that was wrong with y'all's eyes too. And he's that good. He just pulled it, manifested it from the universe, because my eyes got everybody's problems. So then he was like, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and prescribe your glasses because you're going to need bifocals. And I'm thinking, I'm going to need bifocals. I got nerve damage. I got calcifications. I got a detached retina. I got cataracts. I got pressure in my eyes, and I need bifocals. Okay, so after about 5 or 10 minutes, he just sat there filling out his paperwork. He didn't rush me. He knew I was going to have to process and ask questions. So after a minute, he took his glasses off. He looked at me and he says, so I'm going to go ahead and schedule your surgery now, right? My surgery? What you mean? My surgery? Surgery for what? He's like, so the reality is you need to address all of these issues in your eye. We can do a small laser technique that will relieve some of the pressure and maybe clear up your dry eye, but the pressure is going to come back and it's not going to really address the nerve damage, and the cataracts are going to get worse. And I'm going to be honest with you, 18 months, 2 years, and how everything's gray and fuzzy now, and you can't see out of your peripheral, and everything looks really dark when you see. And I'm like, I never told you that, but yeah, exactly. He's like, yeah, 18 months, 2 years, I can't guarantee that your vision will be there. He's very tactful, and I love the way he coined his phrases without using alarming words like, bitch, you about to go blind if you don't get this surgery. Yeah. So I gotta have cataract surgery for not one, but both of my eyes. I'm very fortunate and happy that through my husband's conversation with me at the dentist, he says, you need to probably get your eyes checked again. And I was like, had it up to here with going to the eye doctor with no resolve. And so finally I acquiesced. And so the receptionist at the dental office actually said, my husband's an ophthalmologist. So, I got you if you need to get to an eye doctor. So I was like, oh, okay, well, fine. Next day in the office, all that comes about. So for the past week, I've been going back and forth to the doctors for more measurements, then some laser measurements. Why can't I not say that? Laser measurements and dilations and some more measurements. And then I had to go in for my consult for what type of lens I want. So I'm thinking, oh, I'm gonna have my Betty Davis fantasies lived out. I'm finna get some blue eyes and have Betty Davis eyes. I'm finna, yes, if not, I'm gonna have some forest green eyes. He's like, yeah, no, that's not at all how the anatomy of the eye works. We're just replacing the clear lens. So, yeah, I'm gonna have eye surgery. So I've already had my lab works done. Thank goodness I had those done like 2 weeks ago for all my blood panels and lab works. And I just went today for my EKG and some other stuff he went in, a coagulation test or clotting test or whatever. Even though it's a non-anesthetic, non-general anesthetic procedure, it's like some drops and local and whatnot. Sometimes people get anxious, he says, and they put a line in just in case they have to give you a twilight so that you can keep your eye still. He said about 15 minutes. Okay, per eye. He does one eye one day, he'll do the other eye the other day. Because contrary to my jovial approach to this video, a bitch don't want to go blind. I'm not trying to go blind. So that is tentatively scheduled for around the 10th, 11th, 12th. So he'll do one eye the first day and then the follow-up the next day, and then schedule me for my second eye on the third or fourth day. And then we consulted about what type of lens. So I did a lot of research in about 36 hours worth of time, and learned about the types of lenses and whether it was going to be multifocal or monofocal or what have you. And I came up with a particular lens. He thought it was great. He was like, yes, this is a perfect lens for you, yada, yada. Then he measured and checked and did some more stuff and was like, yeah, so because of that detached retina, this particular lens is not going to work for you. You have to do a monofocal. And what he's decided to do is offset my vision. So right now, my distance vision is great. No impairment. My reading up close, mid distance, and close vision is suck ass, but it's deteriorating, and my eyes and brain have adjusted for how my body has deteriorated with my eyes. So what he's decided to do is put a distance lens in here and a reader in here. So he's offsetting them, thereby reducing the need for me to have glasses, and I'll have to circle back around in a year and a half, maybe 2, and have another smaller procedure to address some other little things so that I won't need glasses at all, period. So that's where I am right now with my updates. I'm gonna do 2 or 3 mini updates because I don't want these videos to go over 15 minutes, because if your adult ADD is like my adult ADD, 15 minutes is about the max. And I just wanted you all to kind of share in what's been going on in my space. So that is part 1 of this maybe 3-part video series about my eyes. So as promised, I am going to give it to you in the last minute of this video. This is what I look like walking down the street every day. I look like, I don't even know. I look like I need my ears tacked. That's what I look like. But this may be the new thing, but it is not normal. It's fogging up my glasses. How do people do this bullshit? So yes, I'm one of these people. Judge me if you want to. Judge me if you want to. I do this shit because it's too hot out here to be wearing a fucking carbon dioxide recirculator on your face. That's my rant for this video. Love you guys. Love your eyes. See you later. Love you. Love me. Bye.